Alright.
When I was having difficulties with my son, sometimes I thought of you, Father. I cannot fathom having had more children to contend with all at once.
Yes, well, I was not terribly successful at contending with you a lot now, was I? Particularly Zeus. To think that I shall see him and the others again soon.
Okay. Um, I don't know how I feel about this pose that you have right here. Yeah, it's because I think I've seen you like seeing the other pose for so long that I don't know. I have to see more of it.
I can make no assurances about how you shall be received. These dreamlike memories we share did not reach Mount Olympus, it seems. But Zeus does have my full report.
Also, Hades, I don't really like your new look either. You have like way too much cool tone. You used to have like a red robe. I think they should replace the purple with the red to make like the color pop a little bit. Because right now your color scheme is like way too dark for me. You do have some green and red accents and like gold accents, but I think I think you need the red coat to make your design work better.
Surely a ringing endorsement. But I merely jest. If time can be so cruel, then it is only fitting for children to be much the same. Would you not agree, granddaughter?
We may have more in common than we'd like to admit. But in any event, Lord Uncle Zeus asked you to come alone. Only the fates now know what lies in store. Although there's still no sign of them, even with Nyx's aid.
None. I'd cast them into the abyss. Had I known precisely where, they would have known how to get back. Yet if my hypothesis about such possibilities as we experienced is correct, we may find them.
We shall. And I look forward to testing this hypothesis. Perhaps we'll all learn something about ourselves.
Would that we could. Gods and titans may be doomed to live forever, but we need not be bound to our old ways.
Indeed. Father, thank you for all your hospitality. It gladdens me to see you doing well.
I would not be if not for you, daughter. I trust that we shall see each other again soon. And perhaps even you, Father.
Likewise, Hades. At least this house is mostly to your preference again. Beyond these halls, of course, much more is to be done.
Yes, well, Father, I wish you the best with the ongoing Underworld renovations. As for us, our chariot is here.
That it is. I am prepared.
Shadows conceal you.
Where's Nyx? Nyx is looking for the face, I think. Oh hi, there's Nyx.
Sister Selene.
Oh, and Selene is here too.
My faithful eye of night, my child. Thank you for ensuring that our realm remains secure and keeping watch above it all. I never doubted that I could count on you.
I think yours is the old art? I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, and also Selene is Nyx's daughter, right?
But, Mother, had our watch been more dependable, then none of this would have transpired.
Trying times shall always come about, testing our resolve. Thus we grow strong, as do the bonds we share. Even now, I sense the powerful connection between you and the princess of the Underworld.
It was my honor to work with Sister Selene Onyx. She has always been my guiding light. I'm so pleased that you could finally see each other again.
A reunion you made possible, with Hecate and the unseen. Your services shall be remembered, O Melinoë, princess. Now go, for there are more reunions to be had.
Thank you, Mother, and farewell for now.
I must say, I did not expect that we could ever draw you down this far, Sister Selene. I thought perhaps not even Headmistress could in all her experience.
If you are ready, little star, then let us go, lest we outstay our greetings and farewells. I am honored to have seen these halls, and to return to Shadow with you on this night in victory, not haste.
Come, Melinoë, for all the reasons that Selene says. We have a delivery that we must make besides.
Then let's be off. If only Artemis were here, this could have been a proper Silver Sisters reunion, couldn't it?
Then let us ride into the dark above. And do be careful to hold on as we depart.
Farewell.
I still don't know where I'm going.
You get to fly like this each night.
If I may briefly interrupt, we have arrived at our initial destination, everyone. Olympus is not far from here.
I do appreciate the ride upon your gleaming chariot, O Moon, but it is time for me to go. Perhaps my conversations with Hades have prepared me to face my other sons.
We've informed Lord Uncle Zeus of what happened and given our recommendations, though he'll have many questions for you, and ought to be expecting you by now. Remember the chance you've been given, Grandfather.
Time cannot forget, and ought never to be late. May Zeus at least permit me to assist you from here on. Knowing there were real possibilities, this all could have gone worse.
To think that the entire flow of time is fractured because of what occurred.
I would liken it more to a moment of self-discovery on my part. Despite my advanced age, it seems I did not know all that there is to know about myself. But then again, who does? Now farewell, and thank you, granddaughter. Right, off I go.
Well, good evening.
Oh, what the heck?
Drop in.
Oh, hi.
Lord Apollo and Lady Artemis.
It's a beautiful night, Lady Selene, and you must be the esteemed witch of the crossroads. You've trained my cousin very well indeed to have brought Chronos to our heights, still in one piece.
Fine, Apollo, I was incorrect for once. No need to boast. Melinoë, I may have wagered that you'd cut the Titan to ribbons sooner than you'd bring him here.
I know it's unimaginable, but he came here willingly, and Lord Zeus wanted to speak to him in private. Wait, does that mean you were kicked out of your house?
Well, we consider it a palace, but, no. No, we've been appointed to escort you to the crossroads as a symbol of our family's unity, and come bearing a gift. Shall we be off?
I think you got kicked out.
We ride.
Here we go.
Okay. Alright, Supergiant Games. I'm gonna give a quick review of the game. There is an post-game stuff I want to do. There's post-game I want to do all the trials of the unseen, right? No, also the unseen. I want to do all the trials of chaos. I forgot what it's called, but the trial thing. I want to do those. Okay, let me. Yeah, there we go. I want to do that, and but before doing that, I want to unlock all the hidden aspects. And while I'm unlocking all the hidden aspects, I want to basically fight all of the bosses that's on the rival mode. Yeah, the rival thing that has like two like also the young thing. I want to do that. And other than that, I want to see where it leaves me, right? And if I want to max out everyone's affinity. I don't think I did that in Hades 1, but I want to do it here. The problem is that in this game, there's a lot more to unlock. They stretch out the affinity thing by quite a bit, and there's more characters in this game too. So I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna start giving people try to unlock more of it. And yeah, if I finish with the trial and I beat all of the rival bosses. And if I'm like only 4, maybe 5 Ambrosias away, then I'm gonna like max everyone out. If I'm like 20 or like 30 away, then I probably won't do it. But I guess we'll see. All right, so that's the future for the plan for this playthrough. What I think about the game, I really enjoyed the game. This is Hades 2, so they added like 2 routes here. And yeah, I really did enjoy the game. There's portions to the game that I enjoyed, the portions of the game I didn't enjoy. I think I like this game's story better than the first one. I think like Selene's Hex is a very good addition to like the boons that you can get. And not only you can get boons from gods, you can get like other support stuff from like a lot more like characters. And Melinoë is a very very good character. I think I like her better than Zagreus, like personality wise. because like Zagreus is kind of laid back, and he has a goal in the first game, but like he's pretty laid back. Melinoë, like at least at the start, is really like no nonsense, pretty straightforward. But she does have like when she talks to her friend, when she talks to Arachne, she does have like a caring side to her. I think what I think I like, I not don't like, I think I dislike some of the changes they made. From this game to Hades 1, I think what I don't, the most thing is like they really nerfed dash. They nerfed dash, but they didn't really change anything. That's like they really didn't like change the way you deal with the range attacks. They just took away like your most effective way to deal with it. They nerfed dash. They basically nerfed like the dashing booms. Instead, you get sprint, and sprint is just not comfortable to dash like at all. And I don't know. I think it's because Melinoë is a witch, and they want to drive that home. Melinoë is like a lot of her attack. I feel like is slower than Zagreus. Zagreus has a lot more movement options, and it has a lot more like a lot of ways, more ways to like attack enemy faster. A lot of Melinoë's like stuff needs to like needs her to like stand in place to like charge her magic, and that's not really that fun to use. Right, like she's slower than a lot of her enemies, and she doesn't really have like one weapon I find that's like really OP, like the railgun. When Zagreus unlocked it, when Zagreus unlocked the railgun, it just like does a ton of damage. But for this one, for Melinoë, all of her weapons are pretty balanced. So yeah. Also, they nerfed a lot of the boons. In the first game, there's ways you do like lining. You can have like sword fall enemies. You can like poison enemies. You can like burn enemy stuff. In this game, there's like really just burn and lightning that does the enemy or does like damage over time, and it doesn't really do damage over time either. It just like does like a chunk of damage after a certain amount of time. It like the best boons I have in the first Hades game is Dionysus' poison boon, which just does a ton of damage over time. And you can reapply it over and over again. Dionysus is just out of the game, right? So they tried to nerf Dionysus, so just took him out of the game, and poison is just not a thing. And Ares' sword becomes wounded, which means you deal more damage, but there's no longer a sword that drops down the enemy.
The attacks upon Olympus finally ceased, and ever since, the gods governed our world with newfound care. As for the princess of the dead, Melinoë, she stayed in steady touch with all her family from the dark comfort of the shadows that had long since been her home. And she and the Silver Sisters kept their secret vigil over all the realms forevermore.
May it all turn out that way in time, Homer. Though we're not there yet, especially not with the fates still missing. We achieved something important, but more is to be done.
Task complete.
I said we're not finished.
Yeah, we still got post game. Alright, so I'm gonna finish giving my review. I feel like yeah, the sword thing you have to like do cast, and especially the cast in this game, right? The cast in Hades 1 is just like gemstones that Zagreus casts out and deals damage, and you can like enhance it somewhat. But this one, like if you want the cast to do damage, you have to like stand still and hold A for like a certain amount of time, in order for it to work. And it doesn't work on bosses because bosses doesn't get trapped by it. So like they really just nerfed the cast on the hero too. They nerfed some of the boons, they nerfed the cast, and the new boons they added is not. I feel like it's just not as fun as Hades 1. And the new character designs. There's some great new character designs. There's some like redesigns that I find kind of not as fun as the first ways. Dionysus for one, and Athena, right? I think Athena's first game's design is better than this one. But all in all, if I were to give a score, I cannot give this score higher than Hades. I think I gave Hades. If I were to like give Hades a score now, it would be 9.5 because Hades 1 was definitely one of my favorite games of all time, and this one's there up there too. I think I'll give this same game the same score as Hades 1, 9.5. I don't think this game is like not worse than the first game, but there's a lot of about this game that I prefer. A lot of the game's aspect I prefer Hades 1 over Hades 2. So I cannot give this game a higher score than the first one. If I would, it would be like 9.6 or 9. Yeah, that probably just 9.6. It's just a little bit better than Hades 2 because this game has like 2 rolls. So yeah. This is definitely is gonna be one of my other all-time favorite games from now on. But yeah, it is a great game. Highly recommended. I would recommend if anyone who hasn't played Hades 1 yet, buy Hades 1, play through that, and then play this game. Because there's a lot of stuff in Hades 1 that I think is still worth going to buy to revisit it. Alright. So yeah, that's that. We have post games I want to do. Alright, hold on.
Don't think I forgot about you, little one. We really did it, didn't we?
Alright, I'm not gonna complete everything on the fated list. From now on, I want to unlock, my first priority right now is to unlock all of the hidden aspects. After that, I want to do the rival fights. All of the rival fights on all the bosses. I might start doing them right now. If the rival fights is hammer, the hammer, the torch, and the skull, right? I will fight the rival fights if it was those. And after I've done both of those, I'm going to do the chaos list, the chaos challenges, trials, whatever they're called. And then I'm gonna see how many ambrosia I need to max out everyone's affinity, because I definitely want to do that. How many do I have right now? I have 2, so you can hold off for a second.
To the Underworld throne, and my brother's back too. But we have many details to sort out. The Titan Chronos is going to be assisting us with that.
The Titan you said you were going to slay this whole time. Assisting us. Hate to say it, Mel, but sounds to me like you totally blew it. At least the Titan part.
He's no longer himself, or rather, no longer the way he used to be, and we'll be closely watching him.
Sure. So then, congratulations are in order, basically?
Well, if you like.
I do. Congratulations, Mel.
Your wish. I fade. What an accomplishment.
This wasn't on the list before. The fates. They're out there
The
still.
heavens themselves abide you.